Here I am with the Ridge Rock and a little DJI Action 5 Pro attached to the suspension. This was going to be my first video, and I didn't charge this phone right here, so it looks nice, but it won't do anything. Dadgummit. It is 1:26 in the morning, and let's see, 26 degrees. That's pretty cold. All right, here we go. Now, why am I doing this in the middle of the night? Well, I have some pretty big problems with anxiety from time to time. And if you do something to help other people, it's supposed to help you with your anxiety. So I thought we might take this on a little bit of a run and post it just in case there's others out there that, they also get up at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and they can't sleep because of their anxiety or their stress for whatever reason they may have. And man, I'm not really sure. I tell you, mine started in the early 90s. Might have had something to do with military service. I got out in 94. And it was a strange time because Desert Storm had been earlier. I didn't go overseas. I was in a engineering role, and I wasn't happy about not going overseas. So I joined the infantry, went through infantry school, and one day, as my anxiety was increasing towards the end of 94, I was on a bus with a bunch of other infantry guys. We were going somewhere for training, and we were, of course, dressed in our army fatigues. And I could just remember thinking, man, I wish, we're here at the armory. I wish somebody would close the bus door and we'd be going, because then I wouldn't really have a choice anymore. And as it was, I was just sitting there wishing I could get off that bus because of the anxiety I was feeling. I don't know, maybe somebody out there can relate. I hope so. And so by coming out here, and I thought I'd be making a nice first person view video close to the ground with my little toy here. There's some emerging science that says doing something to help others actually helps yourself. And so I thought it would, help decrease my anxiety. Although I will tell you, at 1 o'clock in the morning, these things are hard to see. Maybe I need to get some headlights on this. And of course, the plan was, at least for tonight, I could talk about what's driving this YouTube channel, how I hope to help different people struggling with anxiety, and it's different variations. There seem to be a lot of them. Oh man, anxiety can keep people out of stores because they'll have a panic attack. And I saw one once. There was a lady, nicely dressed, nice looking lady, like khaki pants and a almost like a nice dress shirt. Definitely something you can wear to any office. But she was crouched in the front entrance of a grocery store, not quite sitting on her butt, but kind of crouched that way with her back to the wall. And the store manager, at least I assume that's what he was, because he seemed very stressed by the situation, and he was giving her some water in a weird way. I don't know if she requested it this way or not, but it was the bottom half of a bowl for Cool Whip, You know what I'm talking about? That Cool Whip that comes in a plastic white container. Well, that's what the water it was in that she was sipping that he had brought for her. And my gosh, I really wanted to just stop right there as I passed by her and say, hey, I know exactly what you're going through. You know, you're not alone. I didn't do it, and that might have been the right thing. You know, when people get in these panic attack modes, it's I'm not going to say it's an altered state of consciousness. I mean, that's a little dramatic, maybe. But you just don't think how you normally would think. Let's go ahead and put it that way. All right, let's see if we do a little off-roading here at 1:30 in the morning here in the great state of West Virginia. I wish I had my little camera. I don't have any headlights in my little RC car here, but I would be interested to see what this looks like at night. And we'll come back during the day. This isn't white rock, this is snow. A little bit of snow action going on here for you guys. That also has to do with why it's 25, 26 degrees right now. And, you know, I'll go ahead and admit that taking these videos with the hope that it's going to help somebody else has helped my anxiety so far tonight. I was having a lot of trouble with it this evening, but I was able to decide to come out here. Actually, what I did first was take a shower. I don't know if any of y'all have bad anxiety or panic attacks, stress, but yeah, that's one of the things I kind of learned from a drill sergeant in the Army about how if you do take a hot shower and you let the water hit the small of your back, it does have some therapeutic value to it, and it forces your mind out of constantly just crushing on your stress feelings. Takes your mind off things. And you know what's really weird is I have, and probably maybe you do too, these bad panic attacks. But if someone were to look in, like if they look in my car right now, even though my anxiety's still up, I'm by myself. You know, there's nothing in here with me making me feel anxious, holding a gun to my head. Ooh, this looks like water. I'll see if it'll get through it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so it's weird to think that something can give you such a hard time when it's not a figment of your imagination, but it's nothing you can see. You know, but perhaps I should just look at it as, you know, if you're having trouble with your heart or your kidneys or something else, you can't really see what's going on there either. If someone were to look into your car, these are just things that we have to somehow deal with on our own. Wouldn't it be cool if this did have more lights and was taking video right there at ground level? I'll definitely get this DJI Osmo Pro 5 charged up and take the video right next to the ground, because the closer the camera is to the ground, the faster it makes the vehicle seem like it's going. And I'll give you an example. If you're in the air doing 500 miles an hour, but you're up at 30,000 feet, you can look out the window. It doesn't seem like you're really doing anything. You're just poking along when you're looking down 30,000 feet. But you do 50 miles an hour and your point of view is 3 inches off the pavement, and it looks like you're doing 3 times the speed of sound. It's relative. So I'll get a nice low camera view on this for you guys, and we'll have some good video to share. The idea is I concentrate on this while I'm doing it now to lower my anxiety. And from what I've read in different people's comments, this also helps them to watch and relax and take their minds off their troubles, at least temporarily. And maybe it'll give them an idea to get their own car or do their own videos to help themselves, and maybe share them with others. I picked this one in particular because, you know, it's got good reviews, and it's only, oh my gosh, it's I believe it's $113. Go backwards. Ooh. Then we can see if we can get it out here in front of me somehow. At least for tonight, the first night, you'll have to forgive me for, you know, I'm trying to both steer my car and handle the throttle on my car and this little Bearcat, I think the name is. And it doesn't seem to want to get by this bush. No, we might have done it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it has come out the other side. Yeah. Is it going to get over that curb? I'm going to say yes. It's got some amazing suspension. Look at that articulation of those wheels. Absolutely fantastic. What an awesome display of an inexpensive yet really capable toy. Oh my gosh. This would, wow, yeah. This is the one I suggest you get. At least if you're beginning like me. Now, you're going to have to get used to, if it's coming towards you, you know, you'll have to get used to steering the opposite way because it's coming towards you. If you're behind the car, you can steer as normally. If you're in front of the car, you're going to have to steer a different way, because it's all backwards if you're in front of the car. You know what I mean, right? The accelerator is going to be the same, but the steering will change. In a strange way, I do hope some vets get to see this and maybe start tuning into the channel as a way for them to deal with their own issues and help them relax. It's just a way to get some help. And it's definitely easier to watch this than sometimes hop in a shower at 1 o'clock in the morning like I did. Try to sneak out of the house. You know how it is. But I made it. And I got a little, you know, I got a little bonus there of getting to watch. See if I can get it even closer. An interesting stress relief vehicle. Wow, it's tough doing this from inside the car. Makes you wonder where it goes. Where is that little toy? Is it behind me? Let's turn around and find out. Because I'd hate to think that on my very first night, I just accidentally ran it over. I appreciate you all being here with me. I am definitely the only one here. There's just 2 buildings out here on the top of the hill. Oh, wow. Where did it go? I think that might be it way over there. Oh, hit a bump accidentally. Yeah, that's it. Somehow, this is where it ended up. I bet it could make it over that curb if I had more hands free instead of one on the camera and one on the steering wheel of my real vehicle, and trying to play catch as catch can with this bad boy. Well, I enjoyed being with all of you fine folks tonight. If you think this channel might be something you're interested in, I would say not only if you want to subscribe, but if you have some videos that you found are stress relieving and help you get through some panic attacks and such, send them in. And if I'm able to, without a copyright problem or whatever, I'll certainly do it. I'm trying to help as many people as I can. And sometimes by helping people, all you got to let them know is that they are not alone, and that they also are not the only ones who forget to charge a camera.